Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. And by the way, happy Mother's Day. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the Daily Mother's Day edition of the TheDailyWoo. To all my friends, acquaintances, family, and close-knit personal folk, it's the TheDailyWoo. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's happening. Right now it is Mother's Day, and this really has nothing to do with Mother's Day, but I am standing in a parking lot in front of a baseball stadium. Right here, look at this. I'm not kidding you. Look at those two gargantuan baseball hats. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Kind of confusing, because we're not really in Los Angeles. We're in Anaheim. This team is shuffled around quite a bit. I am a huge baseball fan, especially as a child. I was a massive fan of baseball. In fact, look here on the front of my van. You can see I have a baseball emblem, the Major League Baseball, the MLB mascot, not the mascot, but the logo has been embedded in the front of my van for quite some time. It's been there for quite some time. I've always been a fan of the game of baseball. I'm not really partial to one team particular. I just love the entire game of baseball. That's kind of how I am. That's why I don't have a particular team sticker or a particular team's license plate on the front of my van. I just stay very vague because I love the non-vagueness of the game. Baseball is kind of an interesting game because when it's boring, it's actually really boring. But when it's exciting, it is the most majestic creation ever known to man in the sports world. That's why I love baseball so much, because you get sucked into it. It's like a adult drama-filled goodness. And I'm standing right here in front of Angels baseball number 4. I don't know who number 4 is, but that's Angels baseball. I've actually never been in this stadium. I have been to a Dodgers game with my friend Byron. Last year he took me to a Dodgers game. But I've never been to an Angels game. Maybe I should look at the schedule and maybe sometime in the next week or two, come out here to an Angels game. Look at these little baseballs there. Oh, actually, they're not little. They're pretty big. Look at this. The big A for Angels. There's the halo. That's how you know it's angelical. That's a massive baseball. It'd be hard to wrap your hands around there and become a pitcher. See the seams here. I actually was really into baseball when I was a kid as far as playing baseball with all the neighborhood kids. I used to love to learn the different pitches based on how you would put your fingers along of the stripes here, along of the netting of the ball. You could throw a fast pitch, you could throw a knuckleball, a curveball, all based on the way you held your hand around the baseball. Anyway, back to Mother's Day. I just realized that I have been gone from Florida and I've been on this current road trip since January 16th of this year. Almost 4 months. And now I'm standing here, not in Los Angeles, but at the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim Stadium. So really, it's been a while since I've seen my mom. I'm going to upload this video and then I'm going to give her a call, and I encourage you to call your mom and tell her hello. Say hello, Mom. How are you? Here's a ticket. Look at this. I thought this was a ticket stub, but it's not. It's actually a hair-drenched, nasty gook on the back of a price tag. I thought I was going to show you a ticket to the baseball stadium, but it's not a ticket. So I'm encouraging you to call your mom or some of your friends who are mothers and wish them a happy Mother's Day, just like I am going to do. I kind of miss my mom. I really want to get back to Florida. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to Florida. Hopefully, I'll be able to see her around the 1st of July, spend some time back in Florida, hang out, do some things with my mother, which will be awesome. Man, by that point, it'll be almost half a year since I've been back in Florida. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back there and saying hello, Mom, and taking my mom out and having a vicarious Mother's Day, making up for the Mother's Day that I'm not there in Florida. Now I'm just here, wandering around a baseball stadium that's kind of empty right now. There's no one cheering here. There's no one cheering. Everyone must be at home cheering with their moms, taking them out to lunch or breakfast. These are some really big hats. Look at this. So basically I was saying about, I don't really have a favorite team. There are some teams I follow. I want to know what teams you follow. Leave some comments down below. If you're a fan of baseball, which team is your team? Which would you say, that's my team? Look at this. Look at this. It's the pitcher's mound. See where it says home plate right up there? They actually have a baseball field here. Look. There's home plate. Home plate right there. And the pitcher's mound right here. Look at this. So basically you could do the wind-up. You could do the wind-up here. I'm going to throw it. Strike. Right down the middle, man. Right down the middle. There wasn't an umpire there. So I had to pretend there was an umpire. But I think I threw a strike. Maybe just a bit outside. Look at this. Mickey. We are in Anaheim, also home to Disneyland. And here is a Mickey Mouse that's all excited about playing baseball. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Not familiar with the Angels. Maybe I should come out to a game and meet some of the players, some of the famous players up here. Who are these guys? See if we have some names, see if I recognize any of these players. Look at these massive bats up here. The starting lineup for the Angels. Number 7, Steve Schillingster. Number 9, Bill Johanski. Number 16, Arnold Kanuski. And number 14, 17, and 64, John Johnson, Gillingsworth, and Jonansky. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day. Goodbye.